everybody, Terrible Terror here, and I have just finished day number 6 of the 31 and 31, and today I decided to look at a slasher film called Madman. Again, this was a part of the Slashics for Shudder, and so I was like, okay, well, it fits the mold, it's within the 80s subgenre. Slashers can be really fun, and it's basically kind of going off of the, popularity of, the Friday the 13th franchise. So what can I say about this film? Other than it is pretty goddamn boring, to be honest with you. I get it. It has some decent kills in it, but in general, it just seems like it's a pain in the ass. It just... so many things to go through. There's one particular kill in this movie. I can't remember the character's name, but she escapes death at one point in the movie. And she is just going, hiding all over the place. And then she goes back to the camp and she's going, and it's literally following this lady around for about 10 minutes of the movie. I want to say it's about that long in the movie. And then, she ends up dying. She gets killed by the maniac, the Madman Mars, or whatever the fuck his name is. And it's just like, you could have just fucking killed her a while ago instead of having all this goddamn filler in the entire movie. It just doesn't make any sense. I guess maybe that's my problem with the film, is that one, it tries to set up one character as like the final girl, or the girl that's going to be the one that brings an end to everything, yada, yada, yada. But then she's barely in the movie. And they establish this relationship with this guy named TP, where something happened a while ago. And then, a couple scenes later, she's fucking him in the jacuzzi. So who really gives a shit? The kills are okay. There's a couple of really good ones. There's a couple of just interesting things. There's a whole thing with, there's, a hatchet or an axe that's, the fucking sword in the stone, and nobody can get it out of the goddamn log. And so they're betting each other, $100 to get the thing out of the log. Ooh. It's just not very good. I was hoping for something to be a lot better, especially if it's going to be in that mix of what they call Slashics over there on Shudder, meaning that they're classic slasher films. And maybe it is, and maybe it brings a lot to some people's thought when they're looking at the film, and oh my god, I can't remember this, or I can't believe this from back in the day, it was so good. I just could not for the life of me get into this movie. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it before. Just let me know in the comments below what you think about this film. Maybe I'm completely wrong, and maybe I just watched it at a bad time and it just wasn't something, or maybe it doesn't really fit this whole, totally 80s horror type of thing like it does, but maybe I'm not in the right mindset. Especially after the 2 Slumber Party Massacre movies, one was a lot of fun, and then this one, like I said, it's just really slow. I did like the beginning in that basically you got to see how everybody, or when everybody was going to die, in what kind of way, when they were singing this little song and they're doing this whole song and dance. So that was interesting. And then the ending, the fact that, spoiler alert if you've never seen this before, but it's old, so spoiler alert, the fact that all the counselors die and the last things of the film, but the way the guy dies is so fucking stupid. She goes into the house and she goes with her shotgun and she's getting ready to shoot, and she gets scared, so she shoots a shot out, and then he survives. He doesn't get shot because she can't load the gun fast enough, and then he grabs her and he sticks her on a meat fucking hook, and that effect is pretty cool, because it goes through her chest, and but then she manages to pull out the knife and stab the person, and then he knocks over a candle, so there's fucking fire everywhere, and that's the end of the fucking movie. It's just terrible. There's some laughable moments, there's some, I'm gonna give this 2 meat hooks out of 5. I mean, it's just it's got its moments that are enjoyable, but for the most part it's boring as all fuck, and it's really, in some ways, I don't feel it's worth your time, but I can kind of understand where people are coming from if they really do enjoy the film. So we'll see you tomorrow with another of these 31 Nights of Horror movie reviews for the 31 in the 31. All right, catch you later.